I was all rehearsed to say good morning, but my stomach tells me that it's getting late. So TrendBent is a place for men to shop online. But that's boring. My name's Vinny Pooji, and in addition to showing you how to match your turban with your tie, I'm going to tell you why TrendBent isn't just another place for men to shop online, and show you why we're the personal style engine for men. Meet Joe. Actually, this is Adam Sandler from Mr. Deeds, but let's call him Joe. Joe's 30-something, doesn't have any kids, and he makes upwards of $100K a year. You could say Joe's doing pretty well for himself. In fact, Joe's one of 19 million affluent men in the US who now more than ever want to dress well, and they're willing to pay for it. But Joe has a problem. He's not really interested in fashion. He doesn't really know style. See, when Joe gets dressed up, he ends up looking more like Mr. Bean than Ryan Gosling. And if you don't know who that is, your wives and daughters do. So what's Joe to do? Well, just go shopping, right? See, the problem is most men see traditional shopping as a chore, not a fun social experience. Why not go online? Well, Joe's not interested in the educational experience of lookbooks, Pinterest boards, and fashion magazines. He just wants to look good. But men being lost in the world of fashion is not a new problem. For the past few years, online retailers like Bonobos have been saying, listen, men, we know you're lost. Don't worry about it. You see these items here? These are fashionable, and if you buy them, you'll be stylish. Now that's a step forward for the lazy man of a few years ago. But we take it a step further, because style is not standardized, and fashion is not a uniform. We don't tell men what their personal style preferences are, but we also don't throw them online with no guidance. We hone in on individual style preferences by indexing items into our style genome. We go far beyond the normal brand, price, and item categorizations. This process powers our personal style engine. So what happens when Joe comes to TrendBent? Well, the first thing we do is collect the brands that Joe likes on Facebook, on average 5 or 6. Now, because men are twice as brand loyal as women, those are very valuable data points. So let's say Joe's searching for something fun, like a watch. Joe's not mapping out in his head what stores he's gonna go to and what styles he's gonna compare. He just knows that he wants a watch. So what we do is give Joe a short, image-driven style quiz, and this really helps us cut down the results that Joe's gonna see. And voila. We populate Joe's personal watch shop. Now we're pulling these items from everywhere. Amazon, Nordstrom, big brands, and a lot of small brands that you're probably never going to find on Amazon. This gives our users the span of a comparison shopping site while still offering them an exciting and exclusive discovery experience. Our value proposition isn't limited to, look at how many items we have. We go beyond that. We say, when you come to TrendBent, you're going to see more items per page that you love. It's that simple. We're basically like your online shopping buddy. The difference is you don't have to look at our vacation pictures, and we're optimized for a masculine shopping pattern, and that shopping pattern is search, research, and buy. Now that said, men are not robots. We often want the quick input of a friend or spouse, especially when it comes to clothing. So we make it easy as hell to share items. You simply drag and drop an item that you like to a Facebook friend or email contact, and we'll shoot them a message with that item. Now, this Spotify-like user experience is built seamlessly into Facebook's open graph. This promotes organic user acquisition through sharing and visible activity. It also leverages referred intent. Now, referred intent is the notion that if I see my friends buying certain items, I'm a whole lot more likely to go buy those items or shop from those stores. Now, by making sharing and purchasing in the same place, we're not losing buyers while they're in the buying mindset. Instead, we're giving them concrete style recommendations with a quick and easy way to get feedback so that they can have the assurance and validation needed to convert on our website. Now, you can't mention e-commerce or online shopping without saying, well, that's a crowded space. Well, yeah, it is crowded, and it should be. Apparel and accessories currently take up $41 billion of the US e-commerce industry, and that number is projected to be $73 billion by 2016. With clothing taking a bigger percentage of e-commerce every single year. And apart from that, the men's clothing industry grew more than the women's clothing industry last year. So let's take a closer look at these 19 million affluent men. Now, about half of them are spending over $4K a year online. 70% of them prefer to research and shop online, with 67% of them making multiple purchases a month. That's part of the reason why men are now outpacing women as online shoppers, and per transaction, spending 20 to 30% more. So how do we make money? Well, we collect affiliate fees on most of our items, but our higher margins come in by partnering directly with brands to offer our customers TrendBent exclusives. And for the man who's not interested in shopping at all, we offer a comprehensive style quiz coupled with a try before you buy subscription so that he gets items to his door every single month that he loves and he never has to think about it. So what have we done so far? Well, on October 18th, we went live for 1 week. In that week, we acquired 270 users, 69 paying subscribers, and earned about $4K in revenue. And after that week, we shut down. We took the thousands of data points that we collected on these customers, and we used those data points to rebuild our style quizzes and refine our style genome, starting with watches, which are, as of today, live on the website. So, how does a team of 2 guys build the personal style engine and the style genome? Well, first of all, we only sleep on Sundays. But seriously, as you might have guessed from looking at me, I don't have 20 years experience in retail. In fact, my co-founder, Abi, and I both have 20 years experience in life. We took a leave from Wharton last year to pursue a more entrepreneurial path. Now, I fall more along the hustle end of things. My experience is in selling vacuums door-to-door, telemarketing, and selling retail, but more recently, building and optimizing online customer acquisition campaigns for clients like Walgreens, Simple Tuition, and AppSumo. Now, my co-founder, Abi, is technical as hell with math and stat backgrounds from Wharton, but he also has an eye for design with working experience in statistical optimization and web development. Now, we're no match made in heaven. In high school, I was a rapper, and he toured the world in a string quartet. But since freshman year of college, we've been best friends, roommates, and pretty much life partners. So what's next for this duo? Well, we're not raising money yet. We have a few milestones to hit before we look at fundraising next spring. We want to continue building our style genome to include all men's apparels and not just accessories. We want to continue building brand partnerships because that's our most profitable avenue of growth. And we want to continue collecting usage data on all of our users so that we know what you want to buy before you ever come to TrendBent. So we don't want your checks yet, but come to our tables, give us your cards, take a style quiz. You can ask me how I look so damn good on stage or ask Ubby to do your kids' math homework. And if you don't feel like talking to us today, you can always reach us at founders@trendbent.com. Thank you.